the enemy. Bad God.
Welcome back to the channel, all my favorite One Piece fans. Today we got the full summary of the One Piece chapter 1099. So make sure you stay tuned and don't miss a little bit of the beat. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel lately. I'm going to just drop this message really quick. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and don't forget that bell too, because we've been posting more daily content and growing like crazy. So thanks again, and I hope you guys all enjoy this video. Enjoy. To get started with this chapter, it is 17 pages long and it is 100% finished this week. And the chapter is called Pacifist. The chapter starts where the last one ended. King Bekori heard news about what the King of Goa Kingdom did to their citizens in the grain terminal. So he's doing now the same thing in Sorbet Kingdom, burning down villages and shooting anyone who protests. Kuma couldn't stand it anymore, so he destroyed the palace and defeated King Bekori. This event was later called the One-Man Revolution of Sorbet. Shortly after that, in Marijos, Saint Saturn heard news that there's a new king arriving in Sorbet Kingdom. Kuma couldn't refuse the people's demand, so he became the so-called king of Sorbet Kingdom. However, he still lived in the church, and the one who actually ran Sorbet Kingdom was King Bulldog himself, the former king 2 decades ago. One day, Bonnie ate the Toshi Toshi no Mi by accident. We can't see when she ate it or why the fruit was even in Sorbet Kingdom to begin with, and turned into her adult form immediately. Everyone was shocked, thinking she was actually Ginny. King Bulldog visited the church with his mother Connie. Bonnie tried practicing her transformation while she looked at Connie, so her old form becomes very similar to Connie. There's a gag scene in this part, with everyone keep mistaking them as one another. King Bulldog brought bad news to Kuma. Former King Bekori, who escaped yet again, had now the world government on his side. The news came out that Kuma had overthrown him for power, and he was now an evil ruler of Sorbet Kingdom. So the Marines will lend their forces to Bekori to take Sorbet Kingdom back. Kuma decides to take care of Bekori for good, but he won't be able to remain in Sorbet Kingdom after that. Kuma entrusted Sorbet Kingdom to Bulldog, the former ruler. He would take Bonnie to live with him in the castle and make sure that Bonnie won't touch natural light ever again. Kuma then went out to sea to see Bekori's face to face. Bekori was accompanied by a marine fleet in the middle of the sea. Bekori, kill him! He's the tyrant that took the kingdom from me. Kuma sank all the ships by himself. We can't see if Bekori is dead or not, but I'm assuming so because Kuma's a fucking badass. After this incident, Kuma fled to the sea and became a true pirate. He had many evil nicknames and a very high bounty due to his strength, although we can't see his bounty in this chapter. Meanwhile, Bonnie was living under Connie's care in Sorbet Kingdom Castle. Bonnie says, "When I turn 10, I'll become a pirate just like Dad." Kuma traveled around the world searching for a cure for Bonnie's disease. He visited all islands where he sent the Straw Hat crew during Saba Odi incident. He talked with people of the Torino Kingdom, with scientists from Weathera, with Hercules in the Bon Archipelago. Even Abdullah and Jeet, they tried to fight him and get Kuma's bounty, but Kuma ultimately destroyed their ships. Finally, Kuma reunited with the dragon and Wind Granma, Sip, in the middle of the sea. All current revolutionary commanders were on that ship, except Sabo and Koala. Dragon told Kuma that Ivankov and Anumza were both captured and sent to prison. No more details were bestowed about this. Meanwhile, Kuma had become a king, a tyrant, and now finally a pirate. Bello Betty asked something to Kuma. She said, "I want to become the commander of the East Army, but Drago would not give that permission to anyone unless you allow it." And Kuma states, "So a woman with a bad mouth will become a commander? Fine by me." Dragon then talked to Kuma about Vegapunk. Dragon said he never recommended Vegapunk to Kuma since it's impossible to meet Vegapunk while he's in Punk Hazard. However, if you remember, the incident happened at Punk Hazard, the huge explosion by Caesar Clown, and Vegapunk had to move to his new laboratory. Dragon states, "The defense of the new laboratory is still weak, so you should go now and meet him." Kuma says, "Thanks, Dragon. If I manage to cure Bonnie, I would like to fight alongside you once again." And Dragon states, "Just leave the fate of the blow of the wind, my friend." Cut back to Bonnie. She's learning to fight and can even defeat an adult in hand-to-hand combat, even when she's training in child form. Kuma arrived at Sorbet Kingdom to meet with Bonnie. Kuma brought Bonnie in a box to Egghead Island, which was still a winter island. They meet Vegapunk, whose head was still gigantic, if you guys remember that. Bonnie played with Senamaru while Vegapunk and Kuma talked. This probably explains the connection between Bonnie and Sentomaru in the recent chapters we're seeing now in One Piece. Vegapunk then tested Kuma's blood and was shocked when he discovered Kuma was a true buccaneer. Vegapunk asked why Kuma came to meet a government man like him. Kuma said he trusts Dragon, and he also asked Vegapunk how his blood was so different from human blood. Vegapunk said there wasn't enough samples to come up with a real clear explanation. Kuma, become a host of the clone army. I'm planning to create and I will cure Bonnie for free. Kuma states, I'll accept any condition for Bonnie, but what will your clones do? Vegapunk said they will become Marines. I'll make them shoot laser beams to defeat evil pirates and have strong bodies to be used as a shield for innocent people. Cut to Mary Jose. We can see that Saint Saturn, like the op he is listening to their entire conversation. He says that Vegapunk has no idea how to utilize this chance. I have another idea. ... I know we all hate Saturn here. Moving back to Egghead Island, Kuma and Vegapunk are still talking. Kuma states, at first, I plan to accept at any condition, even if you've been a demon. But if your clones can save the lives of people, maybe this is the purpose why I was truly born. Vegapunk said, you're such a saint. And Kuma replies simply with the, no, I'm just a pacifista. And we can see the Japanese word used for pacifista in katakana. And Vegapunk says, I really like that word. Let's use it to call it the warriors of the future that we will ultimately create. Now, we will not get a break next week for the end of chapter, so you guys know what this means. 1100 is coming out next week. You guys can all expect a video of the spoilers coming out next week from me, early Monday or hopefully early Tuesday, depends when the leakers decide to drop them. Just today is Wednesday, the leakers said they're going to fully commit to the summary. So, hope you guys enjoy. These spoilers were completely insane this week. I know everyone's super excited. So let me know in the comments below who's your new favorite character of One Piece. Because I know a lot of people are easily switching over to Kuma, considering he had one of the worst backstories and the most saddest events in all of One Piece. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are about this chapter, how you're feeling about it. Because I know I'm getting super excited. What I feel right now is just, I can't even see it. It's pure ecstasy. Kuma was really a badass. He had all intentions of making the pacifistas with true heart. But fuck Saturn. Everyone hates Saturn. So thank you to anyone who actually made it this far in the video though. I just want to give a special thanks. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe once again. Don't forget that like button. You know it's really important to boost the algorithm. But hope you guys enjoy this video. And peace out. Peace fans, thank you to anyone who made it this far in the video. I just want to say make sure you drop a like. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well, and also the notifications so you never miss an upload at all. So